Hello, this is Haku25432 coming to you with my latest knex coaster, the Beast. This coaster has a B&M drop into a vertical loop, a dive loop, and what I like about this dive loop is most people make it go straight and completely upside down by the time it's like at the very peak of the height, but this one, like a real one, it keeps going until about 2/3 of the way up on the twist. Very nice. It doesn't have much wobble in it, much wobble on the track, and unfortunately this drop is not a constant curve. I just didn't have the pieces for it. Well, I did, but I just didn't feel like doing it. Okay, so here we've got all elements. It does a barrel, incline JoJo roll out of the station into a curve, into a small brake run, up into the drill lift, through the B&M drop in the loop in the dive loop. It goes over the small airtime hill, nice and fast, and it looks like, and I'm not sure if it is, it's going faster over the corkscrew than the airtime hill. And the corkscrew goes over the drop. It's really cool. And here's a helix. Yeah, I know it's oddly shaped, but before it was like bumpy. Now it's just sort of ovalish, and it's got a small raised turn into a helix, which goes into the station. Now, a couple things that are interesting about this station. It feels a little. First of all, this is the first station I've ever made that didn't use any plates. It's all knex rods and pieces. You do not know how long it took me to find all those tiny little black and green rods that connect all these together, and the gray, white, black, and the black ones, the tiny black ones that connect them all together at angles, and the gray, white, and slightly long black ones. You do not know how long it took me to find all these pieces. Has a very nice looking roof, carved over, and what I have on this coaster, and wait, here's the sign. It says The Beast, and it has two lizard eyes there. What you might not know what this is. It may just look like a bunch of tubes in a yellow box, but it's actually knex light up module thing. And it does work. It flashes on and off. Very cool. And you can see it when it's bright out, which is really, really awesome, I thought. Oh wow, there's a delay on the camera. That's interesting. Well, yeah. I'll turn that back on when I run it. Now, am I forgetting anything? Don't want to forget anything. Right, lifters. That was a little out of place. Okay. Lift stairs. I didn't use one set of detailed lift stairs in this. I used two sets of not so detailed lift stairs. As you can see, a very simple lift stair design, but it comes all the way up to the top, and it's very, very nice. And I like it because it runs up both sides, very realistic. And as you can see, my signature brake run. These are the side parts that I always use. These are a little off. And of course, my signature 4-link long pieces of miniature knex chain make it look like there are actual brakes on the brake run, which is very cool. So I think that's everything. What I like about this turn is it's not just flat. It's got a small pop upward there. Very cool looking from the top when you run it. And something you might not have noticed, but you might have, is that instead of 4 cars, I now have a 5-car train. That's right. Now the reason I was able to complete this beast and have enough rail for it is because my cousins sent me their old Rippin' Rocket set. So I was able to get these really long pieces of rail. It runs from right there in the lift in the middle of the screen to over here after the corkscrew. And my friends, Sean and Seth Colby, they gave me their old Screaming Serpent, so I was able to get new cars. I lubed them up, made a color scheme kind of thing, and it looks really nice. It's a chain run station, and very nice. I was gonna make line pass, but I just didn't feel like it. Besides, with the station like so intricated into the coaster, it was gonna be kind of hard anyway. So I guess I'll run it now. Okay. Plug the drill in. And now, before I start, I found out that you can hear me when I do the drill lift. So if there's anything I forgot, I'll say it during the drill lift, most likely, or after. And yeah, here we go. Okay, very fast. Okay, now we turn the station. And here we go. As I said, very smoothly, something I forgot, it runs very fast through everything, which is really nice. It's the helix. The reason it runs so fast through everything is because I originally had a 4-car train, but once I got the new Screaming Serpent, I was able to convert it to a 5-car train, and it runs so nicely. Couple more times and then I'll be done with it. I love this barrel roll. Love inclined girdle rolls. You'll see that in a couple other of my loopers throughout my days. I guess you could say this is a flawless because there's only one coaster in the world that does that, and it's a flawless. Curving to the left. So I'll let it run one more time. Get one final view of the coaster. Okay, starting the station. And unplug the drill lift tail. And something else, I don't know if you noticed, but I hid most of the extension cord in there and tried to keep it running under the coaster as much as I could to keep it from being noticed too much. So, yeah. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, I counted before. I roughly counted 54, 55 feet long coaster, and maybe 4.25 feet tall. So yeah, really nice. And just for kicks, I'll run it with the 4-car train, which actually, because I had the new cars, which run much better than my old cars, it actually runs really nicely. Broke off the last car. Okay, here we go. Quick run with the 4-car train. Definitely like the 5-car train better. So, final view, and that'll be it. The Beast.